Hi guys, welcome to the Mommy Bush channel, and I wanted to talk about breastfeeding today and foods that I find helpful in increasing my breast milk supply. So these are just personally what I recognize that helps to increase my breast milk supply. My milk is more abundant and just richer and whiter in color after I eat these foods. So I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just sharing with you the foods that I find are helpful to increase my breast milk supply. So first is greens. Any dark leafy green. I find that when I eat kale or spinach, particularly when I eat kale, I find that my supply is much more. I eat kale in like two ways. I either juice it and I just do like 2 or 3 leaves when I juice it, or else if I use too much, I've realized that it hurts my stomach. So I either juice it or I cook it. And when you cook greens, it could be collard greens, kale, just cabbage, any greens, do not overcook it. You don't have to cook your greens for an hour. All it needs is like 5 minutes to steam with water, put some garlic salt, some pepper on it, and that's it. You don't really need that much time to cook greens. The more you cook it, the more nutrients you're taking out of it. So just steam it for a little while until it gets to that bright green color, and then stop cooking it. So I find that kale and spinach, particularly kale, helps to increase my breast milk supply. Another food that I find really helpful in increasing my supply is salmon. Wild salmon, oh my goodness. Every time I eat salmon, my milk is so rich. So salmon is really great. It has really great nutrients, great source of omega-3 fatty acids, and I find that every time I eat salmon, I have so much more energy and I just produce more milk. I don't know, it just happens. Another food is sweet potato. Every time I eat sweet potato, and I try to buy sweet potato that's organic, every time I eat sweet potato, my milk is just richer. And I like to mix sweet potato, like I'd cook sweet potato, like all of them together, sweet potato, salmon, and kale, and that's just like a winner when it comes to you know, having a lot of milk. So sweet potato definitely works. The fourth food is brown rice. And I told my husband, like, every time I eat brown rice, I feel so good. Like, I feel like more clarity in my brain. And so I was researching today just to see what the internet said about foods that help to produce more milk. And I saw that brown rice helps to produce serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that helps with your nervous system and your brain and all of this. And I did not know that. It was just my observation that every time I ate brown rice, I just felt great. So I would suggest that you consider, if you do eat white rice, try brown rice. Try to stay away from anything white, like white flour, white rice, white bread. Just do whole grain. I know it takes a bit of getting used to brown rice. The first time I had it, I didn't like it, but I really like the basmati brown rice, and you can just add some coconut milk, and sometimes I do rice and peas, which is like rice and red beans, or pumpkin rice, like do some pumpkin, like grate some pumpkin when you cook the rice. Like, be creative, but brown rice really helps. The final food that I personally find to help my supply is beans, and particularly lentils. Every time I eat lentils mixed with rice, it's just perfect. I don't know, I just feel great, and my supply is much more. So again, that was kale, salmon, sweet potato, brown rice, and lentils. In my research, I saw that fenugreek seed was also recommended. I've never personally tried it. If any of you have tried fenugreek, leave your comment below, tell me how it worked for you. Some other considerations if you are lacking where the milk supply is concerned, try to make sure you're drinking enough water. The first time I pumped, that's when I noticed how much water was coming out of me every day. So 2 or 3 glasses of water isn't gonna cut it, because your baby's drinking much more than that in a day. So try to drink a lot of water. They suggest 10 glasses of water when you're breastfeeding. So get yourself a nice water bottle with a straw, and just that way you can drink and not realize how much you're drinking. Having a straw type water bottle really helps. Also make sure that you're getting enough rest. Sleep helps your body to just function better, and it helps you to produce more milk. And also relaxation. I find that if I'm stressed, my milk supply isn't as great. So make sure you're trying to find times to relax. When you're nursing, try to go to a separate room so you can have that one-on-one time with your baby. And some other things to take into consideration: try to breastfeed regularly. The more you feed your baby, the more milk is going to be produced. So try to keep a regular schedule as much as possible while you're breastfeeding. If you're working, try to pump regularly. And finally, snack during meals. This is not the time to diet. Just control your portions and eat regularly. So stock up your fridge with some great snacks like some baby carrots, hummus, yogurt, cheese and crackers, nuts. Nuts are really great. Nuts are great because it has really great oils in there. So like your cashews and your almonds are really, really great. So just don't be afraid to snack during meals. Just make sure that you have healthy snacks. So those are my tips for producing more milk, foods that help you to produce more milk. If you have any experience with this and would like to comment, I'd like to read your comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.